I hope you're doing really well today. It's been a long time, about like 2 weeks or so. But there's a reason for my absence. A lot has changed, a lot has happened since the last time I saw you. As you may know, I recently went through a breakup. Not super recent, but still enough to. I was with that person for quite a long time, so it was definitely a big shock. I now have roommates, and it's just quite different than the life that I was living just like 2 months ago. Not different in a bad way. I definitely don't regret any of the decisions that I've made. I think that it was the best choice I could have done for me and my mental health, and I can't ever feel guilty for choosing myself in that instance. But within that time, I've met wonderful people who have made the whole process just that much easier. I have a lot to thank to my mother, to my friends, and just the people who are in my life right now. They have been so wonderful and supportive through the whole process, and just being very patient and understanding, and I am very thankful for that. So that's why I really haven't been active here as much as I would like to. Nothing really, it's just I wanted to make sure that my mental state was okay before I came on here and go back to do what I like to do. So I do like to speak about things that are a little bit more troublesome and challenging. More so about like my healing process and my experiences in life. So it's quite nice. So I felt like I really couldn't come to you very raw and authentic when I wasn't feeling very raw or authentic. I was down the dumps. May was kind of a difficult month, but all is well. I again don't regret a thing. A lot of wonderful things happened during the month, but also a lot of really scary things that were tough and hard to deal with on your own. But now that I have a good surrounding group around me, it makes life easier, and I don't feel as bad as I used to. It really just goes to show what the importance is of a good community can do. I didn't always have a good community. I often had to deal with a lot worse things on my own. So it's nice to have these tiny my world's ending, but have good, wonderful, loving people surrounded by you. Because that wasn't something that I had before. So it's nice. One of the things that was really exciting to me that I had done over the course of me being absent, I am a lover of jazz music, and I recently went to, if you're familiar with the KC area, they have a jazz museum down, not in the best part of town, but I was with somebody who I felt safe with, so I wasn't really worried about it. And also my family, they live around there, so it's really not that big of a deal, but still, it was really neat. I actually got back into something that I stopped doing for a really long time. I used to be really into journaling and scrapbooking, especially experiences or memories, and I had given that to not my most recent ex, but a different ex as a gift, and I felt like it wasn't appreciated. So it's something that I stopped doing, and I'm really upset about that because it's something that's really cool to me. But yeah, I felt like I got a couple of little goodies that I wanted to put onto the page and really just capture the experience, because it was really freaking neat. And if you follow me on Instagram, I actually have some posts on my most recent one, some pictures of that time and that day. It was really neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you. I went on May 30th. This is what it looks like. I drew these little guys on there, and I found this really cool sticker. I just thought it was really cool, and he needed a piano, obviously, and then this says a music snob, and this was a postcard that they were selling there. $15 for this damn postcard. I was like, I guess. But yeah, it was really cute. I really had a really fun experience. My favorite part was going to the Ella Fitzgerald museum. They had her whole fucking dress there. I kid you not, it was so cool. They had these little headphones so you could listen to how they create jazz. It was really cool. If you like jazz music or just interested in the jazz culture, I highly recommend you go, because they did such a good job at capturing what it was like in the experience. It was really, really cool. They also had a lot of like references to the beginning of the jazz era and how prominent it was here in Kansas City. They had a whole like street where they were always bumping jazz music, and I wish I was there to see it, because I'm sure that would have been so cool to see it like in its prime time. Something that's just so neat to me. I think jazz music obviously is so freaking cute and cool, and I admire how much passion goes into it. It's really like a spiritual thing for a lot of people, and I just think that's so beautiful, how people are so moved through music. Like for me, it's art, but other people, it's music. And I think that is the most beautiful thing on this planet, how we're able to channel our spirituality into a creative medium like jazz, or for me, artwork. It's just something that makes me feel really giggly inside and get me going in this rough month. I can't say it's been all terrible, I really can't, but there's been some very lows and some very highs, so I don't regret a thing. I love this page. It makes me so happy. The colors, it really captures what I was experiencing there, and I think it's just the coolest, the absolute coolest thing that I could have done. I'm just so excited. It's just, if you really do ever get the chance to go to Kansas City, or if you live in Kansas City, Missouri, I should say, you should go. You should definitely go. It's so cool. And everyone they're just so upbeat and happy. There's also the baseball league, around like the segregation era. And if that's something that's really interesting to you, which it should be, you should go check it out. I haven't gone there yet, but that's next. I am a lover of museums, because there's so much cool stuff there, and Kansas City actually has quite a few, so that's really, really cool. But this one has been my favorite so far, because it's just all about music, and they had neon signs. They actually had like a speakeasy like makeup there. I don't know if it's like a makeup, but like it was just like a thing that they had, and they had like a little stage with the blue lights. Oh, it was so cool. If you get the experience, please, please, please go. It is so freaking cool. You will not regret it. But really, that's all I wanted to come on here and talk to you about. It's just my experience, my life at this moment, and encouraging you to find the beauty of things, even when things are a little bit scary. Because that's really what kept me going through this month, because I will be honest, the first 3 weeks of May were terrible. But when you start looking for the highlights in life and trying to make the best of your situation, you see that things kind of start to get a little bit easier. And that's what helped me get through everything. So I really hope that you enjoyed this and that has given you some sort of comfort, or maybe you just miss me. That would be cool. Anyways, it was so nice to talk to you again. I really, really missed it. I'll be more consistent now that I'm in a better headspace. So yeah, that's really all I have for you today. Thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them for me. I would love to talk to you guys. Anyways, that's all from me.